Don't look at me. Please, nobody look at me. Just blend into the curtains. I am a curtain. I am part of the furniture. Oh no, he's looking. That man in the suit is looking right at me. He's walking over. He's going to speak to me. He's going to ask me a question about politics or the economy or quantum physics. I can't do it. My brain is empty. It's completely blank. I don't even know my own name. Is my name Sam? I don't know. I need to escape. Where is the exit? Is there a window I can jump out of?
Sam? Sam? There you are. I've been looking for you everywhere. Why are you hiding behind a potted plant?
Rose, don't sneak up on me. I nearly had a heart attack. I am hiding because it is safe back here. The plant doesn't judge my grammar. The plant doesn't care if I use the wrong preposition.
Sam, come out. This is a networking party. You are supposed to be networking. That means talking to people.
I can't, Rose. They all look so fluent. They are speaking so fast. If I open my mouth, I will make a mistake. They will all laugh. They will point at me and say, "Man, he forgot the past participle of to go. It will be a disaster. I'll just stay here with understands me."
Sam, you are being dramatic. Nobody is going to laugh at you. You have been studying English for years. You know the words, you know the grammar. The problem isn't your English. The problem is your fear.
It's not just fear, Rose. It's terror. It's a wall. I try to speak, but the words hit the wall and fall down.
Then we need to break down that wall. Come with me. We are leaving the party. We are going to the studio. It is time we had a serious talk about the psychology of fluency. I am going to teach you the secret that schools never tell you.
Is there a secret? Is it a magic potion? Because I would drink it right now.
It's better than a potion. It's a mindset. Let's go. This is an educational podcast for English learners. Sam, there you are. I've been looking for you everywhere. Why are you hiding behind a potted plant?
Rose, don't sneak up on me. I nearly had a heart attack. I am hiding because it is safe back here. The plant doesn't judge my grammar. The plant doesn't care if I use the wrong preposition.
Sam, come out. This is a networking party. You are supposed to be networking. That means talking to people.
I can't, Rose. Look at them. They all look so fluent. They are speaking so fast. If I open my mouth, I will make a mistake, and they will all laugh. They will point at me and say, "Look at that man. He forgot the past participle of to go. It will be a disaster. I'll just stay here with the plant. The plant understands me."
Sam, you are being dramatic. Nobody is going to laugh at you. You have been studying English for years. You know the words, you know the grammar. The problem isn't your English. The problem is your fear.
It's not just fear, Rose. It's terror. It's a wall. I try to speak, but the words hit the wall and fall down.
Then we need to break down that wall. Come with me. We are leaving the party. We are going to the studio. It is time we had a serious talk about the psychology of fluency. I am going to teach you the secret that schools never tell you.
Is there a secret? Is it a magic potion? Because I would drink it right now.
It's better than a potion. It's a mindset. Let's go. Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you are in the world and how brave you are feeling today. Welcome back to English Lifestyle.
And hello from B, the man who was nearly defeated by a potted plant and a room full of strangers. Welcome to the show.
Today we have a very deep, very important, and slightly emotional topic. It is the holy grail for every language learner. We talk a lot about grammar rules and vocabulary lists, but today we are talking about the thing that actually stops you from using them. Today we are talking about the secret to speaking English without fear.
This is the big one. This is the monster under the bed. I hear this from students every single day. They send me messages saying, "Sam, I know the words. I can read perfectly. I can write emails. But when I open my mouth to speak, I freeze. I panic. I translate in my head too much."
Exactly. It is a universal problem. Today we are going to reveal why that happens. We are going to dig into the psychology of the brain. And most importantly, we are going to teach you how to stop translating in your head and start thinking in English.
Thinking in English? That sounds impossible, Rose. My brain thinks in my native language. It's my operating system. You want me to uninstall it?
Not uninstall it, just switch it to sleep mode. It is not impossible. It is a skill, just like riding a bike. We will teach you the 3-step method to build your English brain. We will talk about the spotlight effect that makes you nervous.
And we will give you the vocabulary of confidence. We will teach you how to use fillers to sound natural, how to use buying time phrases when you forget a word, and how to create an alter ego to make yourself braver.
But before we unlock your brain and destroy your fears, we have a small favor to ask. If you want to speak fearlessly, start by fearlessly hitting that like button. It helps us so much to reach other students who are hiding behind potted plants.
Yes, smash that like button with confidence. Show the algorithm who is boss.
Now, Sam, let's go back to the party scene. You said you felt like there was a wall in your head. That is a very real thing. Linguists actually have a name for it. It is called the affective filter.
The affective filter? Like being efficient?
No, affective with an A. It relates to affection or emotion. Imagine a physical wall or a gate in your brain. When you are relaxed, happy, and comfortable, the gate is open. Information flows in and English flows out. You can access all the words you learned.
Okay, I like the open gate.
But when you are stressed, anxious, or afraid of judgment, the gate slams shut. The affective filter goes up. The words are still in your brain, but you cannot reach them. They are trapped behind the wall.
That is exactly how it feels. I know the word for spoon, I know the word for politics, but when that man looked at me, the wall went up and the words were gone. It's like my brain was wiped clean.
So, the secret to fluency isn't just learning more words. You can learn the whole dictionary, but if the wall is up, you can't use it. The secret is lowering the wall.
How do we do that? Do we need meditation, yoga?
Those help. But first, we have to destroy the translation habit. Sam, be honest with me. When you speak English, what is the process in your head?
Well, honestly, I hear the question, I think of the answer in my native language, then I translate it word by word into English, then I check the grammar to make sure the verb tense is right, then I check the pronunciation, and then I speak.
That is exhausting just listening to it. That is why you are slow. That is why you stutter. You are doing complicated mathematics, not speaking. You are running two operating systems at the same time, and your brain is overheating.
But how can I stop? It's automatic.
You need to start thinking in English. This creates a direct link between the concept and the English word, skipping your native language completely. And you do this by starting small. We call this step 1, the naming game.
The naming game. It sounds like something we play in kindergarten.
It is simple but powerful. Look around the room right now, Sam. I want you to name 5 objects in English, but here is the rule. Do not think of the word in your language first. Just see the object and let the English word pop up.
Okay, I'm looking around. Microphone. Table. Lamp. Shoe. Coffee.
Good. Did you translate?
No, I just looked at the coffee cup and thought, coffee.
That is thinking in English. You connected the image directly to the English word. You skipped the middleman. You need to do this every day. When you are walking down the street, just name things. Tree, car, dog, bus.
Okay, that's easy for nouns, but we don't speak in just nouns. I can't just walk up to someone and say, coffee, table, shoe. They will think I am crazy. What about sentences?
That is step 2, simple sentences. Instead of just naming objects, narrate your life in simple English sentences. Again, inside your head. I am walking to the shop. The bus is red. It is raining today. I am opening the door.
Talk to myself? People really will think I am crazy.
You do it in your head, or whisper it when you are alone. This builds the grammatical pathways. It gets your brain used to the structure of English without the pressure of a conversation.
I guess that makes sense. It's like a rehearsal.
Exactly. And step 3, functional English. Stop trying to be Shakespeare. Stop trying to be a poet. Sam, when you want water in a restaurant, what do you try to say?
I try to be polite. I try to say, excuse me, my good sir, would it be at all possible for me to perhaps acquire some hydration for my parched throat?
And while you are constructing that sentence, the waiter has walked away. You are making it too hard. Just think, can I have water?
But simple English feels childish.
No, simple English is clear. Simple English is confident. Fluency is not about big words. Fluency is about flow. If you stop to find a big word, you lose the flow. If you use a simple word, you keep the connection.
Flow. That is a beautiful word. I want to be in the flow state. Now, let's talk about the root of the problem, the fear of mistakes. Sam, why are you so afraid of making a mistake?
Because people will judge me. They will think I am stupid. They will think I am uneducated.
This is called the spotlight effect. It is a psychological bias. You feel like you're on a stage with a bright spotlight on you, and everyone is watching your every move.
They are looking at me. That man at the party was staring.
He was probably looking at the plant behind you, or he was thinking about his own problems. The truth is, Sam, most people are selfish. They are thinking about themselves. They are thinking about their lunch, or their phone, or their own insecurities. They don't care about your grammar.
Really?
Really. Think about it. When a foreigner speaks your native language and they make a mistake, maybe they use the wrong verb. Do you laugh at them? Do you think they are stupid?
No, never. I usually think, wow, they are trying hard. Good for them. I appreciate the effort. I want to help them.
Exactly. Native English speakers are the same. We want to understand you. We are not the grammar police. We are just people trying to connect. If you say, I go to the shop yesterday, we know you mean I went. We don't care. We just want to know what you bought.
So I should just embrace the mistake?
Yes, make mistakes. Mistakes are proof that you are trying. I go to the shop yesterday. Is the grammar wrong? Yes. Did I understand you? Yes. Communication happened. That is a success.
Communication happened. I like that. The goal is connection, not perfection.
Precisely. Now, let's talk about a physical trick that actors use, the alter ego.
An alter ego, like Batman and Bruce Wayne or Superman and Clark Kent?
Exactly. Sometimes Sam is shy. Sam is worried about grammar. But maybe you can invent an English character. Let's call him Steve.
Steve? Who is Steve?
Steve is confident. Steve is an American cowboy or a British spy. Steve doesn't care about grammar. Steve just talks. When you speak English, pretend to be Steve. Adopt a persona.
Can Steve have a deeper voice? Hello, I am Steve. I would like a pizza. Extra cheese.
Yes, it sounds silly, but it works. It separates you, the person with the fear, from the performance. Beyoncé has an alter ego for the stage called Sasha Fierce. If Beyoncé needs one, so do you.
Okay, I am going to be Steve. Steve is fearless. Steve uses simple words. Steve gets the pizza.
Now, let's talk about the mechanics of speaking. What do you do when your mind goes blank? When you forget a word?
I panic. I freeze. I say eh in my native language sound.
That is the problem. If you make a native noise, it breaks the spell. You need to use English fillers.
English fillers?
These are the sounds native speakers make when they are thinking. Like, well.
So instead of silence, I say, I want a, pizza.
Yes, it keeps the channel open. It tells the listener, I am not finished, I'm just thinking. Don't interrupt me. It buys you time.
And speaking of buying time, are there phrases I can use?
Yes, these are your safety net, buying time phrases. If you forget a word, don't panic. Use one of these. How do you say, what's the word I'm looking for? It's on the tip of my tongue.
It's on the tip of my tongue. I use that one all the time, even when I have no idea what the word is, and it is definitely not on the tip of my tongue.
It's a great phrase. It shows you have a high level of vocabulary. You just momentarily forgot one word. Or simply say, let me think for a second. Native speakers do this too. We forget words all the time.
So if I forget the word for spoon, I can say, can I have the, let me think, the thing for eating soup? Perfect. That is called circumlocution, talking around the word, describing the object instead of naming it. It is a sign of high fluency. If you stop and say nothing, the conversation dies. If you say the soup thing, the conversation continues. The soup thing, the rain umbrella, the foot glove.
Sock, yes. Just describe it. The thing you wear on your feet inside your shoes. Everyone will understand. Okay, Steve is ready. Let's practice with the rapid phrase builder. I want everyone listening to repeat after me. Be Steve. Be confident. Speak loudly. I will define the concept. You say the phrase, then repeat it.
It's on the tip of my tongue.
When you almost remember a word but can't say it.
It's on the tip of my tongue. My mind went blank.
When you suddenly forget everything.
My mind went blank. Lose your train of thought.
To forget what you were talking about in the middle of a sentence.
Lose your train of thought. Practice makes perfect.
The more you do it, the better you get.
Practice makes perfect. Fake it till you make it.
Act confident until you actually become confident.
Fake it till you make it. Step out of your comfort zone.
Do something that makes you slightly nervous to grow.
Step out of your comfort zone. Break the ice.
To start a conversation with a stranger to relieve tension.
Break the ice. Get the ball rolling.
To start a process or activity.
Get the ball rolling. Don't beat yourself up.
Don't criticize yourself too harshly for mistakes.
Don't beat yourself up. How do you put it?
A phrase to ask for the right words.
How do you put it? Bear with me.
Please be patient while I think or do something.
Bear with me.
Excellent. Bear with me is very useful. I'm just looking for the file. Bear with me. It sounds very professional.
Fake it till you make it is the motto for today. Pretend you are fluent and eventually you will be. I am faking it right now, Rose.
You are doing great, Steve. I believe you. Now, let's try a role play. I want you to use the buying time phrases. I'm going to ask you difficult, unexpected questions. Don't panic. Use the fillers. Be Steve.
I am ready. Hit me.
Excuse me, sir. We are doing a survey for the local news. What is your opinion on the geopolitical implications of the current economic crisis?
Oh, wow. That is a big question.
Let me think
Think about that for a second. How do you put it? It's complicated.
Perfect. You bought time. You didn't just freeze and run away. You acknowledged the question.
Sir, tell me, what is the meaning of life?
That's a good question. Bear with me. I think the meaning of life is pizza.
See, even simple phrases like, that's a good question, give your brain 2 or 3 seconds to load the answer.
Exactly. It's a buffer. It stops the silence. Now, let's talk about the environment. We talked about the internal mindset, but what about where you practice? If you only practice English in a stressful classroom with a strict teacher, you will always associate English with stress. You need a safe space.
Like my bedroom, under the covers?
Yes, or the shower. The shower is the best place to practice English in the world.
The shower arguments. I win every argument in the shower. I am so eloquent in the shower.
Talk to yourself in the shower. Describe your day. Debate with yourself. Sing. Record yourself on your phone when you are alone. Send voice notes to yourself. If you practice speaking when you are alone and relaxed, you lower that affective filter. You train your brain that English equals relaxed. Then when you go to the restaurant, the wall is already lower.
And what about alcohol? They say a glass of wine makes you fluent.
There is actually some scientific truth to that. Alcohol lowers inhibition. It lowers the fear. We call it Dutch courage. But obviously don't get drunk before a job interview. That would be bad advice. The goal is to find that relaxed feeling without the wine, to get drunk on confidence.
So, meditation? Breathing?
Yes, the physical act of breathing changes your brain. When you panic, you take short, shallow breaths. Your brain thinks you are in danger. It thinks a lion is chasing you. It shuts down the language center. Take a deep breath. Smile. Then speak.
Smile. That is a good tip. It tricks your brain into thinking you are happy.
And it makes the listener like you more. If you smile, they smile. The tension disappears. Before we recap, I want to talk about the philosophy of fear. Sam, what is the absolute worst thing that can happen if you make a mistake? What is the catastrophe?
Well, I say the wrong word. The waiter brings me soup instead of salad.
And then?
Then I eat the soup, or I correct myself. Sorry, I meant salad.
Exactly. Nobody dies. The world doesn't end. The police don't come to arrest you for bad grammar. We built these monsters in our heads. If I say he instead of she, everyone will laugh. No, they won't. They will just correct it in their heads and move on.
Fear is a liar.
That is a powerful quote. Fear is a liar. It tells you that you are not good enough. But you are. You have learned thousands of words. You have studied grammar. You have the tools. The only thing stopping you is the fear of using them.
It's like having a Ferrari in the garage, but being afraid to drive it because you might scratch it.
Drive the car, Sam. Scratch it.
Crash it. It's better to drive a scratched car than to let a perfect car rest in the garage. Language is a vehicle. It is meant to be driven.
That is deep. I am going to drive my English Ferrari, and I don't care if I hit the curb.
So let's look back at our secret training today. We have covered a lot.
We started with the nightmare in the restaurant. We learned about the affective filter, the wall, and how stress blocks our fluency.
We learned the 3-step method to think in English: naming game, simple sentences, and functional English.
We met Steve, my confident alter ego. Hello, I am Steve. We learned that adopting a persona can help reduce anxiety.
We learned to destroy the spotlight effect. We realized that nobody is judging us as hard as we judge ourselves. People are generally kind.
We practiced buying time phrases. Let me think. It's on the tip of my tongue. Bear with me. And how do you put it?
We learned about fillers. Like, to sound natural and keep the conversation flowing. And circumlocution, the soup thing, to survive when we forget vocabulary.
And finally, we learned that mistakes are not failures. They are proof of trying. Communication is better than perfection.
You are ready, Sam. You are ready to go back to that restaurant.
I am. I'm going to order the pizza, and I'm going to ask for extra cheese. And if I make a mistake, I will just smile.
Thank you so much for listening today. We hope this episode helps you find your voice.
Don't let fear silence you. Speak up.
We have a challenge for you in the comments. Tell us about a time you made a funny mistake in English. Let's laugh about it together.
I once asked for soap instead of soup in a restaurant. It tasted terrible.
See? You survived.
Have a wonderful, fearless week.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.